Cleobulus. Cleobulus, son of Eugoras, was a native of Lindos, though Duras says he was a Carian. Some say that he traced his descent back to Heracles, that he was distinguished for strength and beauty, and that he was conversant with Egyptian philosophy. He had a daughter, Cleobulene, who composed riddles in hexameters. She is mentioned by Cratinus, who used her name, in the plural form, as the title of one of his comedies. He is also said to have restored the temple of Athena, founded by Danaus. He composed songs and riddles whose verses number 3,000, and some say that he composed the epigram on Midas's tomb. I am a maiden of bronze, and I rest upon the tomb of Midas. As long as water flows and tall trees grow, and the sun rises and shines, and the bright moon, and rivers run, and the sea washes against the shore, abiding on his tear-drenched tomb, I shall announce to passers-by that Midas is buried here. They cite as evidence a song of Simonides, in which he says, "What man with any sense would praise Cleobulus, the denizen of Lindos, who has compared the might of a pillar to ever-flowing rivers and the flowers of spring, to the flame of the sun and the golden moon, and even to the ocean's eddies? For all things are inferior to the gods, and as for stone, even mortal hands may crumble it. His is the advice of a fool." The epitaph is not composed by Homer, who they say lived many years before Midas. The following riddle in Pamphila's commentaries is attributed to Cleobulus. One father, 12 sons. Each of these has twice 30 daughters who have 2 possible forms. Some are white, the others black, and though immortal, they all die. The answer is the year. Of his songs, the following is the most famous. Want of taste prevails among mortals, and a multitude of words, but the right moment will suffice. Set your mind on something noble. May gratitude not be vain. He said that we should give our daughters in marriage when they are maidens in years, but women in wisdom, thereby indicating that we must also educate our daughters. He said that we should render a service to a friend to make him an even better friend, and to any enemy to make him a friend. For we must guard against the censure of friends and the schemes of enemies. Whenever a man leaves his house, let him first ask himself what he intends to do, and on his return, let him ask himself what he has done. He advised men to train the body well, to be fonder of hearing than of speaking, to prefer knowledge to ignorance, to restrict their speech to words of good omen, to be friendly to virtue, hostile to vice, to avoid injustice, to counsel their city for the best, to prevail over pleasure, to do nothing by violence, to educate their children, to bring an end to enmity. Do not show affection to your wife or quarrel with her when strangers are present, for the former is a sign of folly, the latter of madness. Do not chastise a servant when you have been drinking, for you will be thought the worse for wine. Marry a person of your own rank, for if you take a wife who is your superior, he said, you will have her kinsmen as masters. Do not laugh at those who are being mocked, for you will incur their hatred. Be not arrogant in prosperity, nor abject in poverty. Know how to bear reversals of fortune with nobility. He died in old age, having lived 70 years. His inscription reads, "Here Lindos, glory of the sea, bewails the passing of her native son, the sage Cleobulus." His maxim is, "Moderation is best," and to Solon he wrote the following letter. Cleobulus to Solon. You have companions and a home everywhere, but I maintain that Lindos, which is governed by a democracy, will be most agreeable to Solon. The island lies in the ocean, and one who lives here has nothing to fear from Pisistratus, and friends from everywhere will come to visit you.